Welcome to JANA SHOW.
Okay. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to the JANA Show. And as you know, we talk about or we take questions which are relevant to our public or Janta. So today in our panel, we have Anusha. And she has been working very closely with the pregnant women, giving them motivation, making them or telling them how to stay positive throughout their pregnancy. So let's welcome Anusha today and hear her experience. Hello, Anusha.
Hello, Neerav. Thank you so much for introducing me to this platform, and I'm very grateful that you are having me over here today to talk about Garbh Sanskar. Hello, everyone. My name is Anusha, and I am certified Garbh Sanskar coach, and I have a mission of reaching 1 million pregnant couple and make their pregnancy journey very beautiful and meaningful. Throughout the 9 months and 9 days of pregnancy, pregnant women should be having positive mindset, and throughout the pregnancy, she should enjoy the things, everything which is going on around her. She should recognize the positive things and situations and get it into herself, and she should pass it on to the baby also, so that the baby is also getting the positive environment even when it is there in the womb of its mother. And I have the mission of making that pregnancy journey very meaningful and purposeful by practicing Garbh Sanskar. And by practicing Garbh Sanskar, even they can get a healthy baby and intelligent babies. And that is why I have that mission of reaching 1 million pregnant couple in this journey. Yes,
That's great. I mean, it's very exciting on your journey that you're going to help 1 million people, 1 million pregnant women and the babies. So congratulations and all the very best, Anusha. So the question for you is, how did you get to know about this? How did you get involved in this Garbh Sanskar?
Oh, okay. That's a very good question, I think. For me, I was initially not aware of the word itself, Garbh Sanskar, but I was just taking what all the good things for my baby I can take for when I was pregnant. If somebody tells me to practice some yoga, and they tells me to practice yoga so that it will be very good for you also and the baby also. Then I started practicing yoga, and one of the sisters came to me and told me like reading books can help you and your baby to get it helps you to get good knowledge, and it helps your baby also so that the baby will be intelligent if you are reading a lot of books. She told me like that, and I started reading books, many books. In my first pregnancy, I started reading spiritual books. I'm very much into spiritual. I love that. And it gives me such a soothing effect, right? And it makes me feel like I'm peaceful and I'm lovable, like that. It opens my heart, and that's why I was very much interested in spiritual books. I read Ramayana, Mahabharata, and so many spiritual books in my first pregnancy. And in my second pregnancy also, I read many books related to mindset and self-help books, right? Those things helped me a lot. And even my babies also, they are very receptive to the knowledge, and even I can recognize that. And that's why in my pregnancy I started reading the books, and also I started listening to music also. And it is very much important for a baby also and for us also, because it releases the stress, anxiety we are having, and it gives a very good environment around us when we are pregnant. And that's why I started listening to music. And unknowingly, I started doing everything related to Garbh Sanskar. And in my middle of pregnancy, means in the 6th month of my first pregnancy, I got to know about the word Garbh Sanskar. And then I started searching about it. And then I heard a lot of things, and I got a lot of things. And I got to know about womb conversation, and that we call it as Garbha Samvada in Kannada. And it helped me a lot. And even I heard about visualizing the things. How should be my baby, which is there in the womb? And I started visualizing the things. How should be my baby? What is the characters I want in my baby? And I started implementing it on my own way. And I started affirmations. Practicing affirmations means daily I should imagine this should be the characters, and everything will be fine throughout my pregnancy. I'll be positive throughout my pregnancy, and my child is growing very healthy inside the womb. That is what I was affirming daily before going to bed. And it happened just like that. I did not go and enroll into any classes because I was not aware of the fact that there are many institutions and there are many things going on outside. There are many classes people are conducting. I was not aware of that. But I started researching about it on my own and implementing the things on my own. And I got the results also. I'm very happy to share in this platform that I'm a mom of 2 beautiful kids, and they are very healthy and also active.
Wow, that's very nice. So, like you mentioned that during your pregnancy, you started reading books. So for first kid, you read some different type of books, and for second kid, you read something. So are you able to share a kind of a result, what you have seen, that when you were reading all spiritual books, how is your son or your first child is relating to that? And similarly, the second child, you were reading self-help books, mindset books, and all. Do you see that coming in from your second child?
Yes, of course. Why I read a different kind of books is because I did not wanted to repeat the same things in my second pregnancy also, so that I do not feel like boring things. That's why I started reading some other kind of books, so that even I was just experimenting, okay, how it works,
Right.
how this works on my babies. Now, maybe that was the thing in my mind, but it helped me a lot. In the first child, I read spiritual books, and he's very much into divinity and all. I can recognize the things. He's very much fond of chanting mantras and doing prayers. And while we are doing puja and all in our home, he'll be like very attentive. He knows what should be done in the puja room and all. And when we are not there around him, he'll go to puja room and he'll be like chanting mantras and all like that. And in the second child, she is almost 9 months today. But yeah, we can recognize some of the things, like she's very receptive to knowledge, and she's very active, and she's very good listener. We can say that because when we are saying something, she will listen to us. And we can recognize those small things which a child of only small 9 months old can react to the situation. See, my grandmother is there at home today, and she recognizes it. She will differentiate my kids with others, and she'll say that this kid is having something in it. And that makes me really happy as a mother, not as a Garbh Sanskar coach. Okay, if I look at it as a mother, I feel happy about it. So that I feel happy that I practiced some of the things which are very useful for my kids. And yes, I'm very confident that they can survive in this competitive world. If anything comes, they are capable of handling it very well. And that is the
Awesome.
confidence I'm having.
That's a very beautiful story. So thank you for sharing your experience. I'm sure, I mean, like you said, you are the right example for the people. And I think 9 months is too young and too early to find out any differentiation. But I'm sure when the child is like 3 to 5 years, you will be able to tell this is the right example where I read spiritual. This boy is kind of that, and this girl is like that. So that's great. So one question comes in my mind that if somebody is following this Garbh Sanskara, how would they know whether this is working for them or not?
Wow, that's really good question, because many people will go to gym and they can see the changes in their body, and many people will go to a temple and they can feel the relaxation and all. And how can we recognize that this Garbh Sanskar is helping the babies as soon as they born? How can we recognize that? This is a very good question. But before the baby is born, then also we can test that whether this Garbh Sanskar we are practicing daily is working or not. And how to check that? See, the baby in the womb reacts when you are talking. See, I'm conducting daily Garbh Sanskar sessions for many people, and they will tell me that if you're not taking class today, then I don't feel that much special. And when your class is there, my child's moment is very good, and we can feel that child moment inside. See, the baby can recognize my voice. Yeah, this is the very good indication, right? It is feeling happy and it is floating inside the amniotic fluid happily. Right? Why? Because we practice meditation sessions and I'll guide the meditation to them, and they are getting a lot of results. Means there some are working women are there, some are housewives are there. Everyone is getting benefits out of it, and even the child which is hearing my voice, right? It is also recognizing that. Even they'll say that even my husband is also recognizing the moments of child is which is there in the womb, right? Like that they can recognize. And also when we check our thought process, even we recognize some of the transformation. We as a woman who is practicing Garbh Sanskar can recognize some of the transformation in the mind for ourselves. And if we are transforming, then definitely the child will be transformed. Yes, absolutely. Wow. It will transform.
That's really nice. I mean, that's a good checkpoint to understand whether it is working for them or not. And I'm sure that sessions you are taking, once the child is born, they will be able to recognize and tell this is Anusha auntie.
Yes, that is the main thing I'm waiting for. See, I have started a few months back only. No child is not yet born, but I'm waiting for that result. Right? Absolutely. Yeah, it happens. It definitely it happens. It can recognize my voice even after birth, after a few months also.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. So I know you are a Garbh Sanskara coach, but how this is important to each and every pregnant woman? I mean, if they don't follow it, what might happen? And if they do follow it, what could happen?
Yeah, that's a very good question. Because as a gynecologist, they will suggest some of the medicines. And if you are having any complications, they will suggest you to take bed rest. But in that gap of bed rest, you will be having a lot of negative things going on in your mind, whether the child is good or not, whether the child is healthy, if it is having a good weight or something. There are a lot of things which will be going on in the mind of pregnant women while taking bed rest, or even if she is going to work, then also she'll be having a lot of thoughts, whether I'm doing the right thing, whether I should take rest, if my body is capable of handling both the work life and the personal life. There are many things which pregnant women personally experience in her life, and to give her the clarity, to give her the satisfaction that at the end of the day, I have done something good for myself and also for my baby. See, every day we should be going to bed with the thought of, okay, I have done something for my baby today. And that is the greatest satisfaction that a mother can have, right? Yeah, that will give us a positive thought and the confidence that, yes, I have done something for my baby today, and it will be definitely fine. And even I'm fine. I am capable of handling if any complication happens. Yes, it's okay. I can handle that. That mindset shift should be there, and Garbh Sanskar will give the mindset shift from positive to from negative to positive, right? And that is the main thing we as women will be looking for. And every day we will be craving not only for food, but also for baby's learnings. And the baby which is there inside the womb is always hungry, even in terms of brain. The brain which is there developing now gradually, right? It is also very receptive. Okay, it is the child will be there in the subconscious mind is very active of the child which is there in the womb, will be having very good receptive things, right? We should use that, and we should put some of the knowledge which are very useful to that child. And Garbh Sanskar helps us a lot, and womb conversation helps us a lot. And also the affirmations, daily affirmations and daily visualization helps us a lot to be positive and also to be relaxed. Yes, I have done something today so that my baby can learn, and the baby is also healthy. We can feel that satisfaction when while we are practicing Garbh Sanskar. Every day we'll feel that satisfaction.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you so much. I mean, honestly speaking, being a man, I wouldn't be able to feel that what you're trying to say. I can just understand because my wife would have gone through such things. But here we have two ladies on our panel, Jyoti Bharadwaj and Anshu, and I'm sure they can relate to it with their experiences. So why don't we hear something from them? Would they have any kind of a question they would like to put up to you? So we'll start with Jyoti. Do you have anything, Jyoti, for Anusha?
First of all, Anusha, great insight. And already, I had been through this mini universe of a womb, and reminded, the days I had also gone through, with my pregnancies. That was way, way before, but definitely yes. And the Garbh Sanskar, as the term was never there earlier, but definitely, we learned it from our elders, like you're saying, your grandmother noticed it, and we used to keep hearing it, from our grandparents and our parents, so whatever you do, your child also would inculcate the same values, and so you have to be little cautious about, what you think about but to this clarity, of course, in this depth. So I say it's a beautiful thing that, you've revived. These are all ancient knowledge which have been which have been layered, under and haven't been put into light for so many years, and you're bringing them again here, and putting it across to so many pregnant women. So putting it across to so many pregnant women means bringing up good children and making a better world for tomorrow. What better could be, than this? It's a great insight, and I say, lovely cause, and whatever time, whenever you thought of it, it was the apt timing for you to immediately shift onto this and spread the knowledge about this to all the, not only the pregnant women. It's about creating a good human being for the future, for the families and the world at large. So fantastic, good job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jyoti. Anshu, would you like to share anything, or would you like to ask any questions to Anusha?
Yes, I think a beautiful insight, and it took me back to the time even when my part of this pregnancy cycle, and since I was a working lady, I had different set of challenges at that point of time. But yes, I feel that there should be another chit chat show for that. But in today's show, what I would like to ask you, Anusha, is how important is the role of a father of a child is, and all the other family members. So I would like to understand that from you, and it's the only question I have.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good question. Because not only the woman who is pregnant, but also the father is also important. Yeah, in today's life, there are many couples who are very understanding, and people are understanding the fact that yes, we need to involve in the process of Garbh Sanskar, because the environment which is there around the pregnant women, around the womb child, is really very important. We should encourage the woman who is pregnant to practice Garbh Sanskar, and also we should encourage her to read some books and to do some activities which are related to brain development, right? In that process, we can even involve whole family members. See, chanting mantras, we can do it together, right? We can practice worshipping God together, and then the elders in the family can tell us some stories, mythological stories and moral stories, right? Even the child's father can also read some books. See, while reading books, when we read aloud, we will feel we'll feel some of the things, means shortness of breath, and we cannot sit comfortably for longer time. And in that case, father can play a very important role. He can daily read some books to the baby inside the womb, right? Even the baby gets to know about his father or her father, and she can even recognize the father's voice, and also the bonding between the family members will increase. Even the child, after the child is born, then also the bonding between them will be very high. They will be having very good bonding in between them, in between the family members, and the relationships, how to maintain the relationships, that will be taught to the baby which is there inside the womb. If everyone inside the family is conversing positively with the woman who is pregnant, then she will also get a good relaxation feeling and a good confidence in her, and she'll feel positive, right? Everyone can contribute to her and the development of the child which is there in the womb, right? Yeah, that is the main thing, the main role of family in the Garbh Sanskar process.
Thanks, that helps.
Yeah.
I have a question here, Anusha.
Okay.
So this program, and specifically in our society, the specifically the father's role is very restricted in this. They feel it's a mother's journey, and we need to bring this change. So, what do you have to say about this? And are you bringing any steps toward this? And are you involving fathers also in your courses or programs like that?
Yeah, we have that also. See, daily I'm giving them the task of reading moral stories, at least one short moral story to the baby inside the womb. The father should read it to the mother at the end of the day before going to bed. That is the task I'm giving to father. Okay. And the relaxation, daily meditations and all, only mothers will involve. And once in 15 days, we have some special sessions. In that, we will include both the couples, okay, the father to be and mother to be, so that they can involve themselves better in this Garbh Sanskar process. Even the father can understand the things. What are all the challenges my wife is going through, okay, while carrying my baby inside her womb, right? That is why I'm involving them also once in 15 days, and we'll do some of the good activities and designing the baby which is there in the womb, and we'll do some baby womb conversation like that, and some of the brainstorming activities like that we are doing. Yeah, it helps a lot, and they the pregnant women would be like, oh, wow, this was a very good session, because they'll be having some cravings that even my husband should be a part of it, right? Yeah, every woman will be having that mindset. She will feel that my husband should also involve in this process. And yeah, in today's life, when we look into it, there are many people, there are many men who are involving in the complete process. Even in the time, at the time of labor also, they are supporting women. Okay, it was not the case earlier, right? Yeah, in the modern days, people are involving themselves in every process. And not only it is restricted for the photo shoot, pre-wedding photo shoot, post-wedding photo shoots, and going outside, roaming around. Not only that, people are, men are even involving in the process of pregnancy also. They are taking the pregnant women to the hospital for themselves. They are making their time for their wife and the child which is growing there in the womb, right? I can recognize many people who are contributing in the pregnancy journey of the wife, right? See, earlier people were not saying that we are pregnant. Okay, my wife is pregnant. People were saying like that, my wife is pregnant. But today, I can recognize many couples who are saying we are pregnant. See, that is the change. We should recognize. That's it. Why should we recognize only negative things? Even my father, even my brother has involved in the process of pregnancy also. See, at my time, means when I was pregnant for my first baby, uh, those were the days of Corona. There were a lot of negative things going on outside, but within the house, we created such a good environment for four of us, me, my mother, brother, and father. Okay, it was near the time of delivery, only we were there, and they created such a good environment for me that I cannot deny that, right? I cannot forget that throughout my life. Okay, even my brother was coming to me, and he used to sing for me, and we used to dance together, right? With light moments, taking care of the baby inside the womb. Okay, yeah, those things were really recognizable. because men are also part of it, and they are taking care of their sisters, their daughters, their wives, right? Their daughter-in-law, everything. Yeah,
So
everybody is cooperative.
amazing, amazing. So I have a funny incident to tell you about this, So
Yeah.
those days, of course, you want to have some nice pictures around you, I'm sure, Anshu, you must have also been told, you have to put up nice pictures around you. So, my mother had gifted me a painting of Lord Krishna, baby Lord Krishna, very cute picture with the flute, and a very chubby Lord Krishna's picture. And it was completely, the Lord Krishna was also packed with a lot of jewelry, golden jewelry and stuff like that. So I remember my husband asked me, so why have you brought this picture? I said, my mom has given it to me so that, there's a healthy baby. And if I look at the picture and I have a beautiful looking and a healthy baby and with the sanskara of the Gopala. So he pointed out, he said, and I can see a lot of jewelry also there. So is he going to come with a lot of gold also? So that was a funny part I was reminded of. So I thought I'll share it with you people.
If not the jewelry, the child which will be born, it will be having very good characters of Lord Krishna. Yeah, you might have recognized that. They are really valuable than the pearls and diamonds and jewelry. Like
Absolutely, I do not deny that. That was just on a on a funny part. He said that. I mean, he didn't even mean that. He was just joking around.
It's actually a symbolization of prosperity which the child is going to bring along. Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. So that's a very insightful session, and I'm sure our audience are going to take away a lot of things. So a couple of things for you, Anusha. One, can you summarize the entire thing as to what you are offering, what the pregnant women or say the pregnant family has to go through, and how they should reach to you, how they can connect with you to start their sessions with you? What's the process?
Definitely. Actually, we are conducting the sessions on a daily basis. And this is the perfect timing for a mother to start educating the child which is there in the womb, right? When she is pregnant, she will be going through a lot of situations and she'll be facing a lot of negativity around her. And to reduce that and shift the mindset from negative to positive and to relax herself, we are conducting meditation sessions also in the daily sessions. And also for the brain development of the baby, we are conducting some brain development activities on a daily basis. And it is relaxing for both the mother and child. And the child is also getting a lot of knowledge from our sessions because of the brain development activities also, and the chanting of mantras. See, the vibrations created by mantras is very good, and it will be very high frequencies. And whatever we learn in that environment, in those vibrations, that is going to help the baby in a longer run. And that is why these sessions are very important. And if you practice it daily, it will give you an amazing result, right? How can you approach me is that you can even contact me through Instagram or in Facebook. I'll give you some of the links in the description so that you can click on it and connect with me. Okay, even I'm available in LinkedIn also. And of course, in YouTube channel, you can follow me and follow the instructions which I give, and the content which I'll be sharing on the YouTube. You can even follow that. Okay. For enrolling to my sessions, you can just click on the links which is there in the description, and you can directly message me over Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn, and my team will get to you, and we can enroll to the session, and I'll see you in the sessions. And yes, I'll assure you that definitely you will get a lot of things to learn and implement. This will not only be the informative session, we will actually practice it and implement the things and get the results. Okay. Yes.
That's great. And thank you so much for your valuable time and your insights. And I'm sure you will see a lot of people approaching you, because this is something where every mother would like their child to be the best, to be the beautiful, to have the brilliant mind, to know a lot of things. So I'm sure a lot of pregnant women will come and connect with you, and you should be able to achieve your mission, which is connecting with 1 million pregnant women. So thank you for your time, and thanks everybody for watching in, and stay tuned. We'll connect again. See you soon. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody.